continued to prove his critics wrong, banging goal after goal, 36 of them in all. Here's Ian Ramsey now for the Reds. Long ball back for Dodd. Flores! What a start for the Reds! Marcos Flores may have been quiet in the last few weeks, but he wants everyone in Melbourne to know he's back, and so are the Reds.
Well, Flores may get the goal to his name, but the work of Ramsey and Dodd, the two wingers, was absolutely pivotal in that move for the Reds. Ramsey, brilliant work, played the ball out into the space, backed himself with his speed. He drew Muscat out of position. The deep ball was somehow retrieved by Dodd. Brilliant leap at the far post, and then Flores pounced into the gap and just stroked it into the empty net. Pekovic exposed early.
Well, all-round brilliance from the trio. Up front, Ramsey, Dodd, Flores, all played significant parts in that goal. And Adelaide, as they did earlier this season, take the lead against the Melbourne Victory.
Wonderful driving run from Casso, so comfortable carrying the ball forward.
Long way out, Sergio Van Dijk. He fancies his chances from here. He's going to have a shot on goal. Van Dijk, not a bad one! A beauty, in fact! Sergio Van Dijk! An absolute screamer gives Adelaide their second, and that could be the end of this long, suffering drought.
What a stunning strike from Sergio Van Dijk. One of the best left foots in the competition. You said it may have been a little bit too far out, but not for that man. He backed himself, he stroked the ball beautifully with a full instep, and it just swung away from Pekovic into that top corner. It was a short run-up, but it was full of venom. Brilliant strike through the wall. Melbourne Victory won't be happy with that. But power and precision from the Dutchman left Pekovic flailing at thin air.
What a goal! Sergio Van Dijk to the top of the charts, 12 for the season, and that's what it means to them. Tell you what, Sidney, it's been a very good footballing side in Adelaide United. Now, Billy Selesky is walking away from this contest. The Adelaide bench are up very quickly. Kevin Muscat's already in the book once. Was there something behind the play? Let's have a look.
It was the challenge with Muscat and Adam Hughes, and then it was the flailing arm of Kevin Muscat. The left arm flicked back, caught Hughes in the head,
and Kevin Muscat is off. The Melbourne Victory captain gets a red card, and things go from bad to worse for the home side. A bit of push and shove inside the 6-yard box. Fabian Barbiero coming on early. Here's the corner, cleared off the line, and on the second attempt it's put in. It's Barbiero's first touch of the game. That's the third, and that surely will be enough for the Reds.
More joy for the travelling fans. What an introduction, Fabian Barbiero. He was wrestling on top of the goalkeeper. His first touch of the football, but all afternoon they've been testing the Melbourne Victory with that delivery from set pieces. Ian Fife, who can score a goal with his head. It was blocked on the line from Angulo, but Fabian Barbiero, too sharp, too quick, just poked it into the empty net. But once again, that power from the set pieces. Great header from Ian Fife, down hard into the turf. Angulo did a good job, but in the end, Barbiero, the easiest of tasks. What a first touch.
Ian Fife scored for Adelaide against the Victory the first time these sides played, and it was his header there that created that goal. The third for the Reds, and that now must end this run. 10 consecutive wins for the Melbourne Victory will come to a crushing end here at Amy Park. And how they will celebrate tonight, Adelaide. Still a long way to go this season, but that massive gorilla is now off their back. And I tell you what, this contest continues to grow. Spite, rivalry, a bit of how do you do. What's next?
Well, Usaka, they won the ball off Carlos Hernandez, and as he was moving towards the touchline, he tried to win a free kick. He used his body well, but he went down under the tackle from Dugandzic, and then it was Berger who came in late, and he caught him with a knee just to the back of the head, perhaps the shoulder, and then Usaka's gone down dramatically.
Well, that was very unnecessary from Evan Berger. Very unnecessary. I'll tell you what, he'll be lucky to stay on the park here.
Well, there was that much going on. Depends what the referee saw. But then it erupted. Adelaide players not happy with the treatment dished out to their new arrival. The Melbourne Victory just frustrated all round with this events that have gone on here this afternoon. Adelaide have been all over them. And that frustration boiling over. Evan Berger with the late contact on Usaka.
Well, Francesco Usaka will quickly learn that the theatrics are not welcomed here in Australia. That's no negativity towards him, Trimmers. Marcos Flores quickly learnt that lesson. Perhaps he did himself a disservice there with that reaction. Flores, there's a chance. Van Dijk is on the spot. Van Dijk scores Adelaide's fourth. And how about that for some icing on the cake for the Reds? It wasn't pretty, but it was the fourth. And that tops off a brilliant afternoon for Adelaide United.
And again, it was indicative of the desperation of Adelaide United all afternoon. They've been sharper and more desperate, more committed. And it was just a hopeful long ball played in. It eluded Rodrigo Vargas. And then as Pekovic came to cover, Van Dijk just was too desperate, got there ahead of him. And the slightest of touches from the striker helped the ball into the unguarded goal.
Well, he had to put his body on the line, Sergio Van Dijk, and that takes some intestinal fortitude. He showed it, and he was rewarded.
Set the tone, and then the wing play. Cassio and Ramsey on the left, and Dodd on the right. Fantastic. Melbourne never really got themselves any grip on this game. And then you throw in the efforts of Flores and Van Dijk. And Winnie Coulon will be very pleased.
I'll wait for the reaction from the Reds bench. It's been a long time coming. Here's Anhulo. Is there a consolation here for Dugandzic? Finds his way through Dugandzic. And there is. Right at the death, Mate Dugandzic gets what only is a consolation for the Melbourne Victory. There is the final whistle from Peter Green. What an afternoon for the Reds. Not finishing on the note they would have hoped for, but they had plenty in the bank. A 4-1 win for Adelaide United over their old rivals, the Melbourne Victory. They have exorcised the demons, finally. Full time here in Melbourne. Melbourne Victory 1, Adelaide United 4.